flip after. Does that make sense? Be creative. Here we go. This will be one of the last ones. So we're almost there. Ready? 18. Switch your key. 4 flats. Concert. Ready? Ready? And 1. Which was half of you play all the way and then turn. The other half of you turn, then play. You didn't listen to me. Okay, so hey, that's it. Publishers is next. No, hold
I'll have Jennifer there. I'm in the over. Yeah. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Where did Dale go? I can put it underneath. It's right here, yeah. Yeah. I gotta turn my radio off. I got you. You're right there. You got it. Nice job, guys. Way to go. Yes, exactly. Used to be we could just come and sit down. Now we have to. It's good. Yes. Are you? Yes, you are. I'm just sitting. Where's your family?
So my great-grandma's right there.
In the front?
Yes.
Right next to the tent?
That's my great-grandma, my dad's my sister's
Good evening and welcome, board members, Superintendent Scott, family and friends, and of course, our graduates. Again, let me welcome you to Liberty High School's Class of 2018 commencement. Please stand for the national anthem, sung by senior student Ramsey McNabb. Ramsey is a member of Liberty's chamber choir and vocal ensemble, directed by Anna Rickley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave?
Ramsey, I'm not sure how many times I've heard you sing the national anthem, but it's been many, and they've all been wonderful. Thank you. I'm going to miss them. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize our future Falcon graduates standing before us. Their presence here represents the past, as our graduates came from these schools in the Liberty feeder system. Their presence here also represents the future, as these students will be graduating from Liberty in years to come. From Pointer Middle School, representing the class of 2022, Keelan Fuder and Carlos Hernandez Barrera. From Pointer Middle School, representing the class of 2023, and Anisha Murthy and Alejandro Becerra. From Newberry Elementary, representing the class of 2024, Mariana Sanchez Longines and Hector Venegas Rocha. From Lenox Elementary School, representing the class of 2025, Sienna Schlenker and Caleb Agee. From Eastwood Elementary School, representing the class of 2026, Joanna Barragan Corona and Cruz Torres. From West Union Elementary School, representing the class of 2027, Larissa Brankovic and Colin Brady. From Kuatama Elementary School, representing the class of 2028, Yoretzi Pineda Mendez and Nathaniel Heath. And from Orenco Elementary School, representing the class of 2029 is, and I forgot to write her last name down because she's filling in, her name is Sophia. from Orenco Elementary School, representing the class of 2030. These are kindergartners just finishing up their first year of school, Vivian Gallegos and AJ Flores. Future Falcons, thank you for coming and proudly representing your school and your future graduating class. You are now dismissed. We will see you soon. Vivian, and AJ, you may lead the line. Today is truly a special event in the lives of the graduates, and I will count it as a truly special event for me as well. These graduates will always hold a unique place in my heart as a group of students I have known since they entered 7th grade at Pointer Middle School. I am now blessed with the opportunity to graduate them as the 14th class of graduates from Liberty High School. I first met most of this group of graduates in 2012 on their first day of 7th grade. In the gym at Pointer, I shared 2 important messages that I knew they would need to be successful in middle school. Then in the spring of 2014, on their last day of 8th grade, I shared those 2 messages again as I knew they would need them as they moved into high school. Little did we know that very next September, I would be their principal at Liberty, once again sharing the same important messages. They have heard me remind them of these messages a number of times over the last 4 years at Liberty to guide their successful progress through high school. So tonight is my last chance to speak to this group of students, so I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity to share those 2 messages one more time.
Crack it open!
That was good. How many of you suddenly had a strong desire to take a drink of a cold Coke? That's right. The fact that I just deliberately opened that Coke in front of you and took a big drink influenced you to want one also. Actions, activities, and people around us are constantly influencing us, sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. Sometimes we don't even notice as the influences are subtle and slowly impact us over time. Remember, graduates, to pay attention to what you allow to influence you. Just as you have had to pay attention to what has influenced you to get this far, as you move into your next stage of life, you will have many influences, again, some good, some bad. You must pay attention to the influences you allow. Be picky with your friends you choose and the people you work with. Find mentors that influence you positively and that you can choose to learn from. And of course, your parents are powerful influences upon you as well. Pay attention to them. I heard that. If you pay attention to what you allow to influence you and pick and choose those influences carefully, you will find many opportunities, joys, and successes in your future. All right. For the next object lesson, I have asked Michael Williams to come up and help me out. So it's only fitting that Michael takes part in this activity as he helped me out on September 4th, 2012, on his first day of 7th grade. When I saw Michael, I knew he would be just the right person to help me out. So Michael, here's the deal. You know the deal. Climb up on that stool. Try to stay up there as best you can. I'm going to try to pull you down. You stay up there. All right. Not too hard to pull you off. Your turn. Oh, we're going to switch. Your turn to try to pull. I'm going to stay up there. I'm a little stouter than you, so let me see if I can. Okay. Pull me off. Can't do anything about it. All right. Hop back up on the stool, Michael. And pull me up there with you. He's a lot stronger than he was in 7th grade. But he still can't pull me up there. Perhaps if Michael and I collaborate and work together, we can both make our way up on that stool. You ready? Let's see if we can do this. All right. We did it. Way to go. High five. Thanks, Michael.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you can all see the moral of the story. It is easy to pull others down and to be pulled down by others. It is a much greater accomplishment to work together with those around you to achieve your goals. As you look around at each other, graduates, you can see many faces, friends, and peers that you have worked together on a project, a presentation, in a performance, or on a team to accomplish something great. As you move forward from here, you will have many opportunities to work together with new people, to conquer new projects, and achieve even greater accomplishments. Graduates, I now ask you to remember the Coke and pay attention to and pick carefully what and who you allow to influence you. Remember the stool and know that it is no great accomplishment to pull others down. But it is something special to work together with those around you to accomplish something great. I know and believe in and I know and believe in each of you, and I am proud of you. You can and will accomplish something great. At this time, I would like you to join me in welcoming senior Jennifer Cruz Hernandez, our Jennifer will be our master of ceremonies for the evening. Jennifer is a student in the Liberty High School Health Services Program of Study, is a founding member of the Liberty Student Equity Team, a participant in the Hillsboro School District Ignite program, and the Citizens Curriculum Advisory Board, and has been an avid all 4 years of high school. Additionally, she has served as a student representative in the Oregon School-Based Health Alliance. Jennifer says she eventually wants to be a school administrator and has already offered me a box for my belongings. Jennifer.
Thank you, Mr. Timmons. Good evening, family and friends. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the accomplishments that we've worked toward for the last 13 years. Today is a special day, a day that we will all remember for the rest of our lives, and we couldn't be prouder to be celebrating it here with you. At this time, please join me in welcoming the Superintendent of the Hillsboro School District, Mr. Mike Scott. Gracias, señor Timmons. Muy buenas noches, familias y amigos. Gracias por acompañarnos a celebrar los logros por los cuales hemos trabajado arduamente los últimos 13 años. Hoy es un día especial, un día que recordaremos por el resto de nuestras vidas. y no podríamos estar más orgullosos de celebrar aquí con ustedes. Ahora ayúdenme a darle la bienvenida al superintendente del Distrito Escolar de Hillsboro, el señor Mike Scott.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. I'm looking forward to a few years where you've got a Coke up here, you've got a stool up here, and you're leading Liberty High School. We're looking forward to that. Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Hillsboro School District, it's truly an honor to welcome you here this evening to celebrate the outstanding achievements of Liberty High School's class of 2018. To all the family members and friends who are gathered here this evening, we extend our sincere appreciation. Your presence at this event signifies that you value education, you recognize the importance of hard work, and the perseverance that these students have demonstrated. Thank you to Principal Timmons and the amazing team of teachers and staff who have worked to make a difference in the lives of our students. I'd also like to take a moment to introduce the members of our dedicated school board who will be assisting with this evening's ceremony. With us tonight, we have Lisa Allen, Jackie Spross, Yadira Martinez, Martin Granum, Erica Lopez, and Mark Watson. We appreciate your service. Thank you. So to the graduates here this evening, I remember when I was a high school senior sitting in the seats where you are now. All these years later, I remember a lot about that day. But to be honest, I don't remember a word of what the superintendent said. And so remembering that, I'm going to keep this very simple. I know that usually at graduation speeches, adults will get up here and give you all kinds of advice. Advice that kind of stresses you out because you don't have your lives planned yet, even though you get asked over and over and over again, what are you going to do next year? What's your major going to be? Are you going to enter the work world? So if you're moving straight into the world of work, you probably don't know where that path is going to take you yet. If you're going to college, you probably don't know exactly what major you're going to be or if you're going to stick with that major as you move through your years at college. If you're joining the military, you don't know where that journey is going to take you yet either. So I want to take a minute and just spend a little time easing your mind and telling you the things that you don't need to worry about. The first thing you don't need to worry about, don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about participating in every fad that comes along. I can assure you that your skill at Fortnite will not matter at all in your happiness in life. Fending off monsters with a pickaxe is rarely necessary in the real world. So don't worry about the latest fad. After all, how often do you rely on those past skills? Those skills you learned playing Angry Birds, Candy Crush, Plants vs. Zombies, or Pokemon Go. I assure you that the fads I participated in high school I no longer use. It was valuable in high school. I could part my mullet right down the middle and spray it with Aquanet. I rarely use that anymore. The second thing for you not to worry about, do not worry about the mistakes that you make. I can guarantee you that everyone in this stadium has made countless mistakes. And there's going to be people out there that are going to remind you of those mistakes. Learn from those mistakes and move on. Don't let them paralyze you. A mistake I made when I was first starting teaching, I was doing a lesson on the early pioneers, and I thought it would be a great idea to do a candle making lesson. So I bought candle wick, I bought some wax, and I borrowed a hot plate. Decided I would melt the wax, have all the kids dip the wicks in the wax that was melting. Somehow I didn't set up the hot plate just right. Some wax spilled on the table. I ended up catching the table on fire. Fire extinguishers and smoke alarms and fire alarms later, the lesson was over and I got an F. If I would have let that mistake paralyze me, I wouldn't have had the privilege of working with students like you for so many years. My final advice to you, don't worry about the haters out there. We've all got them. Not everyone is going to like what you do. You can be the kindest, most sensitive, most compassionate person and likable person in the world. You're still going to have people that try and bring you down. Don't worry about the haters. Choose kindness instead. As you graduate and move on, I hope you take all this in. The ceremony, being with your family, being with your friends. And I hope you don't worry about the things you can't control. This has been an incredibly amazing year for high school students across the nation. A truly incredible moment for high school students. A moment that will be remembered in our nation's history forever. You've influenced politics, you've started movements, you've sparked national debates, you've gained critics, you've gained supporters. You've stood for issues that are important to you, you've made an impact rarely seen before. Continue to have that influence and continue to make a difference. But first, enjoy this moment, the moment you've worked so hard for, the moment you've thought about, the moment you've been waiting for, the moment you've heard so much about, the moment that signifies the end of so much, as well as the beginning of a new adventure. Take some time to think back on and be thankful for all of those people that have helped you along the way. To reflect back on the teachers, the counselors, the assistants, the playground attendants, the bus drivers, the principals, your family and friends who have guided you to the fine people that you are today. This is your moment. The diploma that you received tonight signifies this successful accomplishment of a partnership between you and the Hillsboro School District. It also signifies an incredible amount of work. We're so proud of your accomplishments. Enjoy the moment, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Scott. It is now my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Hannah Berg. It says Berg on here. Okay. Hannah has been busy as the soprano section leader in Liberty's award-winning concert choir and Falcon Phenomenon singing groups. She's been playing the cello since the age of 3.5, and just a few years ago discovered she has the unusual ability of perfect pitch. She's participated in musical theater as well as won national awards on a competitive ballroom dance team. This fall, she will attend Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, where she will enter the pre-med program and continue her studies in music.
Thank you, Mr. Timmons, for sharing with us one last time these examples of the power of influence over the last 6 years, going back to our days with you at Pointer Middle School. His important message of teamwork, of lifting each other up, and of overcoming challenges is one that we have learned not only from Mr. Timmons, but from the teachers and staff who have supported us each and every day while here at Liberty High School. Mrs. Rickley, for example, our incredible choir teacher, has devoted an amazing amount of her time, both in and out of class, to improving the personal musicianship of her students. But she doesn't just teach her students music. She teaches students to be better people through the teamwork and support systems she creates within her choirs. Mrs. Coley Jones, a history teacher and our cross-country coach, and Miss Lori Jenkins, a health teacher and the Liberty Fit team coach, have both taught numerous students and athletes the importance of lifting and building each other up in athletics and in life. Through their guiding influences, athletes have learned how important cheering each other on and building a team can be, whether it be through the rough terrain of a cross-country competition or running 13.1 miles through the hilly slopes of the Helvetia Half Marathon course. Dr. Scholl, by his title and by his teaching subjects, could be the most feared teacher at Liberty. He is a published scholar and a former college professor in the fields of advanced math and sciences. His demand for extensive quality work motivated us to work harder than we ever knew we could and spilled over into many other subjects. Being able to overcome the challenges his class presented has helped me and countless students realize that we can handle the rigors of the next steps. We are not afraid to try the hardest things college has to throw at us. While I could go on and on about the many phenomenal teachers at Liberty, there are also individuals not so easily noticed or recognized who quietly go about their day making a difference in the lives of a special group of students. These individuals are the compassionate instructional assistants who come daily to classrooms ready to assist special needs students like my little sister, Kara. Kara struggles and needs help in a classroom setting, and I'm so grateful for the continual patience and kindness shown to her and students like her who need more in order to be successful in their high school experience. These assistants help make the reach and influence of Liberty's faculty possible because they reinforce the learning by working individually one by one with those who struggle most. It's examples like these with the outstanding administration, teachers, and assistants that have taught us just how much we can learn from each other at Liberty. We are lucky to have been able to experience this for the last 4 years of our education, and I'm so glad to have had the chance to have these influences in my life. The future and current students at Liberty are in very good hands. As we, the class of 2018, leave Liberty and continue with our own separate courses in life, I don't want you to forget the lessons and experiences you've had here. We need to take the experiences and knowledge we have gained here at Liberty and use them to grab the hands of those standing on the ground, lifting them up with us. We can make a difference if we choose to learn from our time at Liberty. Like in the small example of opening a can of Coke, like Mr. Timmons demonstrated, you have the immense power to influence others. Now, as some of you may have already figured out, graduates, I need you to check under your chairs. Right now. Because I want you to remember that lesson and keep it with you, about 50 of you may find a Coke can actually attached to the bottom of your chairs. Now, keep it, share it, or give it to someone else. But always remember your power to influence others. Class of 2018, be the change you want to see in the world today. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Now will the members of the Liberty Wind Ensemble please stand? Please join me in welcoming the Liberty Wind Ensemble conducted by Mr. Kevin Soon. They will now play Sheltering Sky by John Mackey.
Well, you gotta wait. Cole forgot your trumpet. He's grabbing it right now. I don't know. Do this. We gotta go. Mateo, you can pull your trumpet. Just let her play your trumpet. Yeah. Ryan, where's Ryan's trumpet? Just us. Garrett, give Ryan your trumpet. We gotta go.
It's now my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Hannah Folks. Hannah has been an active participant in academics, athletics, and service while at Liberty High School. She is a 4-year track athlete and participated in volleyball for 3 years. She also served our school through the Kindness Club and Revive Club, as well as participated on mission work to India.
On behalf of the class of 2018, I want to once again welcome all faculty, staff, families, friends, and distinguished guests to this commencement ceremony. De parte de la clase de 218, otra vez les doy la bienvenida a los que enseñan y los que trabajan para Liberty, y todas las familias, los amigos y los distinguidos invitados a esta ceremonia de graduación. When some of you first walked the doors of high school as freshmen, you thought you pretty much had life figured out. You knew exactly who you were and what you were going to do and what was important in your life. But a good many of you had no idea who you were. You were a messed up Rubik's Cube of nerves and unanswered questions. Not sure how to fit in, with no idea what you wanted, searching for something to give you identity. Maybe you thought you never would have even made it to today, but here you are. My job is to speak for everyone here and all your experiences, but I can't. I don't know all of you or the struggles you've faced. You may have had to fight through hate speech, financial struggles, heart sickness, hunger, insomnia, mental illness, racism, sexism, just to get to this moment. Each of us faces a unique journey in life, but we do have one thing in common: our years together at Liberty High School. I'd like us to think of high school as a starting point for our own hero's journey. We each face the call to adventure by discovering our talents, aspiring to a career, finding our unique purpose. We have mentors who can help us get there. We will face challenges of all kinds: cultural, financial, political, relational, and personal. We all have monsters to face. At some point, we will fail and hit rock bottom, probably multiple times, but we each have the chance to then rise stronger than ever and triumph. And the cycle repeats. We can think of the past 4 years as the start of that journey. We've been forced to grow in new and painful ways. Now we are strong, ready to face new challenges. We're on the threshold of adventure. Despite our considerable diversity and differences, we share much in common. We all started at the bottom as lowly freshmen with something to prove. In our darkest hours, at midnight right before the deadline, Google and Dutch were always there to get us through. We all made really dumb choices. We missed sleep, missed class, missed assignments, missed events, missed friends that grew apart, missed opportunities, missed time. I'm sure we all have moments we wish we could have gone back in time to change, but we also have moments we wouldn't have missed for anything. These are the kind of memories that will follow us for the rest of our lives. At least I hope they do. I hope that in the last 4 years, each of us has learned what's truly important. I know that through everything we've been through together, we've learned it's not about grades, money, popularity, or appearance. That won't get us anywhere. No, success is doing what you love with the people that you love. So let your love strengthen and armor you in your life's quest. Class of 2018, let's go from here into the world boldly. Let's laugh, fail, fall in love, learn, sleep, work, cry, cheer, help others. Find what makes us complete and become better people who are genuinely happy. Not the surface level kind of happy that comes from binge watching Netflix, but the deep down kind of happy. Let's have an adventure and fulfill our dreams. No estoy aquí para hablar de mí, estoy aquí para hablar de parte de todos de ustedes y sus experiencias. Pero no puedo. Yo no conozco a todos ustedes ni sus esfuerzos. Quizás han sobrevivido discurso de odio, dificultades financieras, hambre, insomnio, enfermedades mentales, racismo, sexismo, simplemente para llegar a este momento. Todos tenemos un viaje único en la vida, pero tenemos algo único en común, nuestros años juntos en Liberty High School. En el futuro, afrontaremos retos de todo tipo. Muchas veces llegaremos a un punto sin esperanza, pero nos levantaremos y estaremos más fuertes que nunca. Abracen quienes son y sus diferencias y hablan de parte de los que no pueden hablar por sí mismos. Recuerden que el éxito es hacer lo que le encanta con las personas que ama. Clase de 218. Vámonos en el mundo con valor. Vamos a reír, fallar, enamorar, aprender, dormir, trabajar, llorar, animar, ayudar a los demás. Encontrar lo que nos hace completas y convertir en mejores personas que están realmente felices. No con felicidad de nivel del exterior, pero felicidad entera. Tendremos una aventura y realizaremos nuestros sueños. For my final thoughts, I want to share a medley of my favorite quotes. Happiness is not something you have to achieve. You can still feel happy during the process of achieving something. It is important to love yourself. Please cherish yourself. Don't be trapped in someone else's dream. The compass needle always shakes right before pointing to the exact way. Life is the same. Dream big to the point that is beyond your ability and endeavor to achieve it. If it seems like you're going to crash, then accelerate, kid. Stay strong, live on, and power to the local dreamer. Now, for those of you holding back yawns right now, tapping your feet and thinking, let's get on with this already so I can actually graduate, stop. Stop for a moment and feel it. Feel the moment. 12 years of your life have led to this. We're on top of the world right now. Let's enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Now, will seniors performing with the senior choir please come forward? Here to perform a Liberty graduation tradition is a senior choir and vocal ensemble under Anna Rickley to sing For Good from Wicked from Stefan Schwartz, arranged by Mac Huff. Keyboard accompaniment by Hannah Rickley. Following this performance will be a special performance of Liberty High School Alma Mater performed by Elma Wilson.
Your grace surpasses all home to every falcon, and an answer when we call. Oh, proud and mighty liberty, our heart, our soul, our core. Falcons always thrive here. into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulls forward as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I've learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have enriched mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
Just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
Because I knew you.
Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for
Thank you, seniors and Miss Brickley. You always do so well. Now, on behalf of the Hillsboro School District Board of Directors, Lisa Allen, Martin Granum, Erica Lopez, Yadira Martinez, Jackie Spross, Kim Strelchin, and Mark Watson, I am proud to present to you the Liberty High School graduating class of 2018. They have met all the requirements of the Hillsboro School District and the state of Oregon. They are ready to receive their diplomas. The first 3 rows of graduates may now proceed to the stage.
I'm looking at my. Yeah, pretty good. Jared Adrian Acosta. Kiara Jen Silva Agojo. Jessica Spring Eminetti. Esmeralda Jacqueline Alejandro Palomares. Caitlin Elizabeth Alexander. Niseth Alvarado. Angel David Alvarez Rivera. Haley Erica Anderson. Jelani Lee Anderson. Andres Kian Andrade. Alejandro Santino Antion. Jasmine Arajo Aguirre. Omar Ariano. Elisa Ariano Ramirez. Eva Luna Argueta Jacobs. Daniel Obed Rizpe. Brandon Reese Arnett. Carmen Baez de Aguilar Sanchez. Jorge Ian Baez Garcia.
All right. Abby Lynn Bailey. Sophia K. Bailey. Austin Matthew Baum. Addison Lewis Barnes. Kyle James Brower Bine. Stephanie Ann Beck. Jackson Perry Beeler. Abden Kai Benavides Rojas. Jose Guadalupe Benitez. Sarah Jo Bennett. Caitlin Ray Bernhardt Feldman. Brian Koichi Blake. Brianna Arden Blassengame. Olivia Ann Boatwright. Brianna Michelle Borchert. Jonah Sean Bosland. Emily Jeanette Bosworth. Madison Rose Bowen. Megan Jennifer Bowers. Nathaniel Charles Kelly Okinawa Malu Border. Tasha Karen Bresnahan. Christina Marie Brown. Michaela Marie Brian Sanders. Diana Bracero Garcia. Brianna Ellen Bunch. Molly Ruth Burton. Ricardo Lagbeo Bustos III. Josue Manuel Canales. Gabriel Josue Cancel Rivera. Kristen Marie Cannon. Ariana Geraldine Carson. Kristen Nicole Carlson. Ureli Eileen Carrera. Natalie Margaret Casanelli. Ian Miguel Casaneda.
Natalie. Ian Miguel Custodia. Is that the right one? Huh? I want Ian. So is that true? Natalie? Vanessa? Okay. Vanessa Evelyn Castillo Fernandez. Dulce Cazares Padilla. Eddie Sea Tamayo. Serenity Julanique Chathandra. Shay Lynn Chastain. John Tara Chin. Anna Teresa Clancy. Gregory Pierre Colzer. Ashton Tyler Coleman. Christina Concepcion Marquez. Stephanie Michelle Conrad. Paige Isabella Cotton Costello. Katana Raindrop Crane. Ian Patrick Crowley. Emily Caroline Condell. Drake Taylor Dana. Kayla Nicole Dartes. Cairo Keith DeFries. Diego Salvador Delgadillo. Juan Manuel Delgado Loza Jr. Colin Michael Dykeman. Kaylee Bernice Doak. Everett Jesus Dominguez. Isabella McCormick Dudek. Bryce Montgomery Duncan. Alexander James Dornberger. Isaiah Rashid Edlin. Samuel Scott Edwin. Ines L. Cruey. Brenda Escalera Acosta. Miguel Escobedo Pena. Alexandra Nicole Escalante. Isaiah Benjamin Espinoza. Ryan Patrick Ezel. Joselyn Fernandez Cruz. Isabel Winifred Fisher. Rashid Brian Flores Chan. Spencer Joseph Francis. Savannah Elizabeth Franks. Devin Joseph Gabriel. Eric Eduardo Gallardo Cortez. Andre Alberto Garcia Jr. Brittany Giovanna Garcia. Charitza Guadalupe Garcia Gomez. Haley Ann Garrett. Carlos Daniel Gavilanes Hernandez. Emmanuel Alam Gebermetin. Grace Ann Geller. Jackson Emmett Geese. Anastasia Kate Fredheim Goglin. Kristen Chastity Ramos Gomez. Christian Gomez Cortez. Kaliana Sean Gonzalez. Joanna Gonzalez Medina.
Joanna Gonzalez Sixtos. Karen Gonzalez Sixtos. Hannah Rose Goodman. Kai Owen Gernandos. Ryan William Wayne Grassmeyer. Ever Gregorio Morales. Avery Jane Groves. Luis Miguel Guerrero. Daniel Guerrero Vasquez. Ian Michael Guy. Jonathan Abasaye Guzman Paz. Yasmin B. Hales. Ashley Anne Marie Hambry Auberton. Jonathan Daniel Harris. Austin James Harvey. Jason Michael Hashimoto. Brary Kiara Haskins. Malia Ann Hemphill. Brian Hernandez. Gabriel David Hernandez. Corey Tanner Harold. Danae Jade Hiera. Cassandra Hiera. Selby Leanne Hester. Trevor Hayes Heason. Zamora Nadine Hill. Kevin Andrew Holman. Joseph Holsey. Jalen Kalani Ignacio. Jose Infante Valdivinos. Jesus Alejandro Intrian Uk. Ahmad Ryad Jaber. Connor Stephen James. Michael David Gilman James. Rihanna Marie Jarrett. Lauren Michelle Joannis.
Joseph Austin Kane. Joyce Yone Kangar. Jennifer Kim. Taekwon Kim. Malika Mystika Kincaid. Kanani Irene Pua Olia King. Ashton Jade Kirby. Chase Patrick Jewel Kirk. Yusuf Munir Kaborsi. Jordan Alexis Crake. Dylan Jace Creek. Kelsey Monique Croning. Evan Riley Queeson. Molly Ray Landon. Jane Ann Larson. Marianne Alexander Torres Laxamana. Tu Tuan Le. Gumaro Leha Barbosa Jr. Megan Elizabeth Leloff. David Moises Limes Menendez. Alicia May Lepley. Jenny Ann Lingar. Michaelin Jaden Lee Littleton. Luisa Serari Lopez Cuenca. Leonardo Stewart Lopez Darden. Jesus Luis Sahlstrom. Benjamin Richard Lyman. Michael Richard Mace. Jacob Louis Magdaleno. Catherine Ruth Magera. Caitlin Ann Mahar. Zachariah Tarek Mansour. Taylor James Martin. Troy William Martin. Coral Annette Martinez. Michael Jesus Martinez Bastidas.
Where are they? Oh. Jacqueline Elizabeth Martini. Phoenix Aurora Madison. Faith Nicole McCorkle. Abigail Ann McCarthy. Avery Adam McClure. Tanner Allen McCoy. Connor Klein McCreet. Abigail Rose McDonald. Eric Robert McDonald. Aiden Odell McLean. Ramsey Bell McNabb. Maria de los Angeles Mejia. Jennifer Lisette Mejia Alcaraz. Daisy Mendez Ambrosio. John Michael Metzner. Luke George Meyer. Kayla J. Miller. Nicole Sylvia Miller.
Lauren Ivy Milton. Stephanie Mondragon Mandujano. Brian Isai Morales Rueda. Yesenia Melissa Morales Santos. Matthew Levi Moravik. Tatum Mary Jane Mundy. Luis Naranjo Lopez. Garrett Paul Nelson. Jacob Andrew Nelson. Spencer Davis Nelson. Hao Min Nguyen. McKenna Lee Nelson. Khalid Abdul Qadir Noor. Miguel Angel Nino. Khalid Abdul Qadir Noor. Elazar Olayo Gomez. Sydney Olea Suarez. Taylor Kate Olson. Pedro Palma. Jeremy Jose Parache. Kara Lynn Paulson. Andrew Wayne Pearson. Naomi Elizabeth Perez Soto. Nicholas Vernon Perini. Catherine Marie Perkins. Zihong Pai. Michaela Michelle Pimentel. Mackenzie Jade Pimentel. Melanie Ruby Pineda. Michelle Lynn Piscatelli. Mateo Maximiliano Placito. Kiara Jael Ponce. Juan Carlos Potenciano Jimenez. Alexander Jacob Boyer. Tanner Colton Prunty. Jack Michael Quant. Aaron Rates.
Jacob Tucker Randall Bodman. Alexandra Real Jacome. Sawyer Lewis Reed. Tahoe Dawn Ryland. Kaya Adelaida Ryman. Itzel Abigail Rakenya Montoya. Mark Anthony Reyes Guzman. Harisbet Reyes Olea. Alexandra Marie Reynolds. Daniel Joshua Wesley Rice. Nicole Margaret Robbins. Hallie Christine Roberts. Haley Fernanda Rodriguez. Yurtzi Adeline Panyawan. Angelique Jesseline Romero. James Patrick Roy. Kimberly Allison Rush. Caleb Aaron Rust. Charity Justine Salalila Cruz. Ruben Sanchez Flores Jr. Daisy Elena Sanchez Sanchez. Haley Ann Sandberg. Jill Corin Sands. Hunter Jordan Schaefer. Samuel Aaron Schock.
Eric Suangvathanak Sang. Hannah Brooke Shoemaker. Trevor Alexander Sykes. Angela Jamie Semedru. Milica Simovic. Christopher Mongo Skufka. Cheyenne Ray Slaughter. Kaya Ayawe Smith. Jessica Lisbeth Solano. Brandon Jeremiah Sanchez Solante. Alex Soria.
Elizabeth Francis Sterling. Alexander Lee Tallman. Grace Marie Tannery. Alicia Serena Tejas. Viviana Alicia Tejas Diaz. Logan Sadler Thompson. Rasmus Mork Thompson. Dylan James Thigerson. Hanak Gurmachu Tyrune. Laura Ann Tuffley. Lilianne Marie Wata. Zaven Kaliopuna Okalani Unciano. Connor Paul Vanderzanden. Ivan Vasquez. Alexandros Gabrielius Vidmantas. Sahira Villaseñor Guzman. Daniel Richard Ross Verde. Min Hugh Jesse Vo.
Jack Thomas Wagner. Zachary Bruce Weisner. Logan Frank Walters. Jaliwa Uzima Selena Wanubia. Dimitri Joel Ward. Carson Robert Welter. Madeline Nicole West. Simon Peter Wetton. Cody Allen Whitchurch. Madeline Michelle Will. Michael Ethan Alexander Williams. Chloe Lily Lake Wilson. Reese Marie Withers. Ian Nathaniel Woodbridge. Maxwell Scott Woodbury. Ching Xia Xie. Kainoa Yamada. Philip Connor Zamolik.
We've got a few more to go. We're almost done. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Amanda Ryan Fear, Liberty's assistant principal. She will be awarding the diplomas to our valedictorians and salutatorians.
well. I would like to present the diplomas to the Liberty High School valedictorians and salutatorians. First, the salutatorians. These students have taken 6 or more advanced level courses, 2 years of a foreign language, and have been part of a career pathway. In addition, they have maintained all A's and gotten only 1 B throughout their 4 years of high school. The salutatorians are Zoe Louise Bloomfield, Kellen Elizabeth Poe, and now the valedictorians. These students have taken 6 or more advanced level courses, 2 years of a foreign language, have been part of a career pathway, and have maintained a 4.0 grade point average throughout their 4 years of high school. The valedictorians are Hannah Catherine Burke, Joy Chong Drescher, Amanda Neonelia Felty, Hannah Elizabeth Folks, Jordan Lynn Marshall, Michelle Carey Moxley, Annika Jean Nisley, Jacob Alexander Schroeder, Erin Lindsay Tallman, and our Master of Ceremonies, Jennifer Cruz Hernandez.
All right, class of 2018, please stand and come to the front of the stage. All right. Go down on the field. All right, hold on. Graduates, would you please look up for your parents, your guardians, your family, your friends? Give them a round of applause and thank them for their commitment to you. Also, look for your teachers in the audience and thank them for their hard work for you. Graduates, to signify you are now a graduate of Liberty High School and the Hillsboro School District, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2018. You may celebrate. That concludes our ceremony. The rest of the crowd may celebrate.